So, in today's version of my 2022 NASCAR Pinty Series season race review videos, after two surprisingly disappointing races to start off the 2022 season, one of, if not the best Pinty Series' veterans returns to victory lane, as the series returns to a Quebec oval for the first time in 3 years. What is going on, everybody? It's Reekser here, and today, we'll be taking a look at what went on the previous Saturday night as the 2022 NASCAR Pinty Series season continued with an interesting storyline for race 3 out of 13, as the Quebec Oval known as Autodrome Chaudiere returned after 2 years of absence. If you haven't yet, I highly recommend you go and watch my second race review video going over the first of 2 races at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park this season so you remain caught up on what has gone on so far this season. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything else. So yes, Autodrome Chaudiere has returned. This track was previously run by the Pinty Series in 2019 as Raphael Lessard took the yellow and checker flag in showery conditions. The pandemic in Quebec just did not have a great relationship in 2020 whatsoever, so a return was scheduled in 2021. However, Mother Nature continued to show her strength. Thus, the doubleheader was sent over to Delaware Speedway for a 3-race ending to conclude the season. Funny enough, she once again collided with the track again this year, as the green flag did take some time to be waved, but we'll return to that in just a little bit, so stay tuned. In practice, Treyten Lapcevich claimed the best time of 13.278 and the best speed of 67.781 after running 59 laps. Veteran Donald Teege was a surprise to see in second place, considering this is just his first race back after missing the prior 2 races due to a mishap with shipment of parts. Go figure, Raphael Lessard gets a podium position, and despite blowing a right front tire very early, Andrew Ranger was able to claim 5th place behind his teammate Marc-Antoine Camirand. In qualifying, LP Dumoulin was the man to shine as he rebounded from just 7th place in practice to scoring a best time of 13.148, just 6/1000ths of a second faster than Donald Teege. Lapcevich was only able to score the 6th best time. Both driving their first race of the season, Matthew Kingsbury claimed 13th and Simon Dion-Vian claimed 18th. On race day, as I said earlier, Mother Nature came back. The autograph session was cancelled. Oh my, that's 2 race days in a row. Good lord. So the green flag was held down for a little while, but the sun eventually did return and the green flag was waved. To clarify, this track is pretty small, aka 1/4 of a mile long, with a field of 23 cars. Yeah, you see where I'm going with this? Yeah, almost 30% of the race was under the caution flag, and the average green flag run was just 16.1 laps. Anyways, it only took 15 laps for the first caution as Marc-Antoine Camirand dumped Brian Cathcart while lapping him. After leading the first 34 laps, Dumoulin's lead was stolen by Camirand, who would then go on to lead 92 laps. Caution 2 was for Dexter Stacey and Mark Dilley colliding together off turn 4. The third caution was arguably the biggest one of them all, as Treyten Lapcevich of all drivers had his car billow up in smoke by just lap 100, eliminating him from the race and dropping him drastically in points, and also giving the race its first of 3 red flags. Every other caution was for either single car spins or debris, besides Dexter Stacey getting involved in another incident, this time with Sam Fellows, on lap 130. The lead would only be exchanged only 3 more times after Camirand, as Dumoulin retook it for 20 laps. Jesus, I'm having trouble with that, doing that thing. DJ Kennington used it for 60 laps, and even Andrew Ranger led a bunch of laps. Yup, you heard that right. Ranger seemed to finally be on pace for a possible win. Could it happen? With under 50 laps remaining, a long green flag run seemed imminent, but after 26 laps, of course, with 20 laps to go, we got another one, this time with Kevin Lacroix going for a spin. I can hear the cheers from all the way over there, and just everywhere, yeah. You know what I'm saying. And Sam Fellows' car was putting oil all over the track, causing the 3rd and final red flag. After 9 laps of pacing, an 11-lap shootout ensued with Andrew Ranger in the lead, but after just 3 laps, JP Bergeron and TJ Reno Motto collided off turn 4. Alright, a 3-lap shootout with Ranger still in the lead. The green flag flies and his car just soars into the distance, and just before the white flag, he's just so close to it, Larry Jackson and Brian Cathcart get together and the yellow flag was displayed. Some people were curious though as to when it was thrown, but it was made obvious as the cars came back around as Andrew Ranger took the yellow and checkered flag to secure his first win of the season and his 31st career victory in the Pinty series. The struggles are over! Yeah! Whoa! Boy, that must feel good for him. And now, to the race results. Ranger didn't exactly pop up into the top spots until he led the final 44 laps, so patience was key to overcoming his recent struggles. Marc-Antoine Cameron put in a very solid run to hang on for second place with 92 laps led, securing his first podium of the season. DJ Kennington claimed his first podium and top 5 finish of the season after a couple of mediocre results in the prior 2 races. Dumoulin and Alex Tagliani wrap up the top 5 with decent runs. I find it ironic how the only drivers to lead laps all finished together in the top 4, as no one else led a single lap besides the top 4. Raphael Lessard, aka my winner pick, just because of the pedigree from 2019, I guess that's the term you could use. He surprisingly struggled as he only showed pace for a top 10 run, and at one point, he even faded to the top 10. Just not a good race for him whatsoever. Gary Clute, Brett Taylor, and Brendan Watson all come home with decent top 10 finishes, and how about Simon Dion-Vian with a top 10 in his first race of the season? Like Lessard, Kevin Lacroix also struggled mightily, getting involved in a few incidents, and I guess in a way you could say he was basically getting karma from Mosport. If that's how you want to interpret it, I guess. It's disappointing to see Donald Teach at the bottom as he ran into problems and he had to quit with only 15 laps remaining. Likewise for Treyten Lapcevich, which, that was quite the shocking headline. I did not expect to go on Twitter because I was at something else and see that out of all cars, the 20 blew up. Jeez. Looking at the new point standings after Chaudiere, we have a tie for first place, as Lacroix and Tagliani hold firm together at 118 points, while Cameron is 1 point behind in third. I could go on and on about how freaking close everyone is, especially in the top 10 and stuff. Andrew Ranger was literally in 17th heading to Chaudiere, and now he's in 9th place, just 19 points behind the leaders. In this series, consistent results, especially wins, matter a ton. I mean, considering it's just race 3, just imagine what the rest of the season will be like points-wise. So, we now arrive at another 2-week break, as everyone will have time to pack their bags up and head over to Atlantic Canada for race 4 as the season resumes in Newfoundland and Labrador for the first time in the series' history. This will be the first race in the Atlantic region since 2019, which was Riverside in Antigonish, Nova Scotia. To be fair, a winner prediction for the Proline 225 is a bit weird in this kind of situation because we haven't really been there yet. No duh. But I'll make one regardless. DJ Kennington. Why not? Looks like a track he could succeed at. Whenever the entry list for the race pops up, I will upload it to my community tab, so stay tuned within the next 2 weeks. Be sure to tune in once again if you can, whether it's on tsn.ca, the TSN app, or FloRacing, which all do require subscription by the way, and just continue to show your support for the NASCAR Pinty series in whatever way you choose to do so. So, that's going to do it for this one. You got any thoughts? Leave them in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and give this a thumbs up. My name's Reegser, or Reegs for short, and thanks for watching. Have a good one.